See what we get for Capricorn. So a message for Capricorn is around calling a person. So I think either you're thinking about calling a person, or maybe they're thinking about calling you. So there's something around wanting to be in contact with a person because you had the Judgment card, and the Six of Cups did come up as well. So let me see the other messages. Ace of Pentacles. So I'm getting a message for Capricorns that you need to make the reach. There could also be a love that is brewing, but you need to make the reach. So the Ace of Pentacles is extending the hand, extending the offering, sending the text message, making the call. Especially if you are a Capricorn man, it would be doing this, okay? What else are we seeing for Capricorn at this time? What are the energies for Capricorn at this time? So we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, there's money problems here. So we did have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like some of you Capricorns right now, you're kind of struggling, or you're worried about money, or you're worried about a job. I'm also getting Capricorns who are lonely. So some of you could have money, you could be doing quite well, but I'm kind of getting you're single. And so maybe with it being the holiday season, maybe you're in your feelings about someone from the past. Let me see the energy that Capricorn is in at this time. Knight of Pentacles, looking back. So you can see in this Knight of Pentacles, this person is looking back. That's you, the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, someone is heavy in the feelings, they're kind of looking back. For some of you, if you're not in the best place right now in this season, maybe you're reflecting on past Christmases, past holidays, better times. But you've got to be careful with that as well, because it can just trigger you. I know it's difficult, especially with the age of social media, because, you know, you get to watch. People love to rub it in, you know, let's just say that. And some people, they're just in their good season, and that's just how life is. But some people, yeah, they love to lay it on thick. So I think for some of you Capricorns, if you're single, if you're not in the best place financially, just don't trigger yourself, don't add fuel to the fire, okay? But I'm going to say the message for Capricorns is around, some of you want to reach out to a person, but maybe this person will not give you the response you want. I feel like some of you Capricorns, you need to stop looking back because someone's moved on, or someone doesn't want contact with you. I do think that this person has moved on for good for some of you. There's no point wasting energy. There's a big message for Capricorns about don't waste energy. Don't look back, you're not going that way. Okay, anything else for balance? Okay. King of Pentacles, looking back again. So again, the Capricorn man came up very, very strongly. So this is the Capricorn man looking back. Okay, like constantly looking back. Just be careful with that. Anything else for Capricorn? Tell me about the good stuff right now. Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel like the good stuff for some of you is you're kind of looking at what other people have got, maybe financially, maybe emotionally. And sometimes we do need that. We do need that kind of jealousy, or we do need that kind of envy, because it makes us put our foot forward. It makes us start to connect, find love. Same as financially. So if there's people and you're kind of watching them and maybe you want what they've got, it'll make you do the work. So actually that is the good stuff, And I am getting some of you Capricorns are going to reconnect as well. So some of you have got regrets over a past person, and you are going to make the reach. You are going to reach out to that person. And I think this person is going to respond, but for some of you, you're going to make the reach and the person's not going to respond. I feel like someone's just done. And there's times, that's what I'm saying, like there's seasons of our life that are good and the seasons of our life that are hell. And rather than try to trigger yourself even further by what you're in, it's better to just accept if you're in your down phase now, you'll come up again. If you know those people who are in their up phase, they'll go down. That's life. What goes up comes down. That's the wheel, right? It's not about wishing people bad, but that's how it works. The other side of the coin is, I feel like as you come towards the end of the year, some of you, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your love status, you're reflecting. And maybe you're watching other people, and maybe actually they're kind of a mirror of what would you want now. You know, there's no. I've just seen on Instagram there was this family and they had all the goodies and they did like a sleep and setting and they put on Home Alone and they had the kids and you know some people you're just happy for them because they're not actually rubbing it in. They're just in their good season. You can see when it's genuine. Some of you, that's what I'm saying. There's some people who they're inspiring you with their life and so you're changing. Maybe you've been single a long time and with the season, because it is a family season, it is a holiday season, maybe you want that to be different next year. Okay? 7 of Cups. I would also say, be careful with your alcohol. The 7 of Cups can be, if we're feeling a certain kind of way, we might overdrink, we might overeat, we might start taking some stuff to numb ourselves out. Again, you're a grown adult, you can do what you want, but I would just say be careful. Don't overspend at this time, don't overindulge, enjoy yourself. And there's also a message for Capricorn is focus on where you are. Right? In other words, I know it can be difficult, but don't be reminiscent, don't be thinking about it, it'll just trigger you. Try to focus on where you are and make the best of where you are. But I'm going to say for Capricorns, I feel like there's a heavy reflection. You know, sometimes there's a truth to like, we don't know how good we've got it until it's gone. Sometimes we're in a good relationship, sometimes we did have it good and we didn't really appreciate it at the time. And so sometimes we do need to lose things. There's a lot of people out there who they really don't know what struggle is, but maybe one day they will, right? So there is a truth, maybe some of you were in that where you really didn't appreciate what you had when you had it, and now it's gone. So it's a lesson, right? And it can be a blessing in the future. But I feel like a message for Capricorn at this time is like, don't obsess. Okay, focus on what you can control. Make this season a good one. Make the holidays a good one. There might be people you care about. Extend the hand. If they respond, great. If they don't, okay, no problem. That's the message for Capricorn. I'll see you in Aquarius.